Why do you feel mentally drained, even when you haven't done much? You're not physically exhausted, but your thinking feels slow. Your focus drops quickly, and even simple decisions feel heavier than they should. This is not laziness. It is a measurable state in your brain involving energy allocation, neurotransmitter balance, and cognitive control. Mental fatigue is primarily linked to the prefrontal cortex, which manages attention, working memory, and decision-making. And this system has limited capacity that depletes under sustained demand. Every time you make a decision, process information, or shift attention, you consume cognitive resources, and this accumulation is referred to as cognitive load. When cognitive load remains high over time, the efficiency of the prefrontal cortex decreases, reducing your ability to maintain focus and regulate behavior. Now let's go deeper into the biology. Your brain relies heavily on glucose metabolism and oxygen delivery, especially in regions responsible for executive function, and prolonged cognitive effort alters local energy availability and neural efficiency. At the same time, neurotransmitter systems begin to shift. Dopamine, which regulates motivation and reward prediction, decreases under sustained effort, while norepinephrine, which supports alertness, becomes dysregulated, leading to reduced signal clarity and increased mental noise. This combination produces a state where effort feels high, but output feels low. Now consider attentional control. Your brain operates through networks that balance focus and internal thought, and when cognitive fatigue increases, the balance shifts toward default mode activity, increasing mind wandering and reducing task engagement. Now add task switching. Each time you switch tasks, your brain must reconfigure neural patterns, and this switching cost accumulates, increasing metabolic demand and reducing efficiency over time. Frequent switching prevents your brain from entering deeper states of sustained attention, which are more energy efficient. Now let's connect this to psychology. Mental fatigue is not only biological, it is also influenced by perceived effort and motivation, and when a task feels unclear, complex, or low in reward, your brain increases resistance. This is explained by effort-reward imbalance models, where your brain evaluates whether the expected reward justifies the required effort. If the reward is delayed or uncertain, perceived effort increases, making the task feel more draining. Now add decision fatigue. Each decision you make reduces your ability to make subsequent decisions, not because your brain runs out of energy completely, but because it reduces willingness to allocate resources. This creates avoidance, procrastination, and reduced engagement. Now consider modern environments. Constant notifications, information overload, and multitasking create continuous micro-demands on attention, preventing recovery and keeping cognitive load elevated. Your brain never fully disengages, so fatigue accumulates even without obvious effort. Now think about daily experience. You wake up, check your phone, process messages, switch attention repeatedly, and before starting meaningful work, your cognitive system is already partially depleted. Now, here is the key insight. Mental fatigue is not determined by how much you do, but by how often your brain has to engage, switch, and evaluate. Even low-intensity tasks, repeated continuously, can produce significant fatigue. Now there is also a feedback loop. Fatigue reduces attention. Reduced attention increases effort. Increased effort accelerates fatigue. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle. Now, how do you reverse it? First, reduce cognitive load. Limit unnecessary decisions and simplify your environment, allowing your prefrontal cortex to operate more efficiently. Second, reduce task switching. Work in focused blocks to minimize switching costs and improve neural efficiency. Third, regulate input. Less information means less processing demand. Fourth, create true recovery. Not passive scrolling, but actual disengagement from cognitive demand. Fifth, restore motivation. Small, achievable tasks increase dopamine signaling and improve engagement. And finally, respect mental energy. Because your brain is not designed for constant activation, it requires cycles of effort and recovery. And when those cycles are restored, clarity, focus, and energy return. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Nexplain